Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Game Informer is dead. Man, that sucks. It sucks for the people who get laid off. Let me tell you. I'll go into the whys and all, but let me tell you, getting laid off sucks, especially if you work for corporations, right? As many of you know, Little Caesar, he works in the defense industry, right? So I've worked for corporations, large corporations, for the last, since 2016, right? So what is that, 8 years now? And in that time, I've gotten laid off a couple of times because contracts end, things like that. And it's never a pleasant experience, let me tell you. Sometimes it's me that gets laid off. Sometimes it's my coworker next to me. Somebody just walks up and says, hey, we need to talk to you. And that's that. That's the last time I ever see them at work. If you ever communicate again after that, it's usually, on text or what have you. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And it sucks because you do so much, right, in order to get a job, especially in a large corporation. When it comes to the defense industry, we get vetted so much. It takes 2 weeks minimum. And then if they find problems with something you said or did or whatever, it might take a little more, right? But usually that's how long you wait, even after they hire you, right? Even after they say, okay, you're good to go, you still have to wait, and do all the vetting process, your background, make sure you're not a felon and all that crap, right? And go through your social media, make sure you're not a type of wacko or what have you. And then you get the job. And then once you get the job, they can get rid of you at any time. It's like the lottery, man. So I really do feel for these people here. But let me tell you, the industry has changed, right? The public has spoken. The public is choosing video media to get their information on video games. But that's not really the reason these companies are going out of business. The companies are going out of business. It's because the advertisers no longer want to pay to advertise there because they're not getting enough eyeballs on their product. It's simple as that. Why are you going to pay, said corporation, $1,000, $2,000 for an ad that nobody's going to see, or hardly anybody's going to see, when you can put it, you can advertise on DSP, you probably get more views, right? Because these magazines are dying. The public has spoken. But no, really, you can get a decent-sized YouTuber, advertise your game there, and you'll get more exposure. That's just the fact. People prefer to consume their video game information that way. Now, I still read magazines, guys. I still like to read. I have a good collection of magazines. I wouldn't say it's a huge collection, but it's a pretty good-sized collection that I have of print magazines back from the early to mid-90s, which is when I was, reading magazines, and I truly enjoy them. I truly like going back and comparing what people talked about then to what people say about games now. And you can see the slant. It doesn't matter. A lot of people try to make it political to one side or another, but it really happens on both sides. Whether the person is left-leaning, right-leaning, it doesn't matter. They're going to have some sort of take, right? Some sort of clickbait in order for you to watch the video, give you, some sort of incentive to watch it because there's so many people to watch, right? It's cutthroat out there, right? And it's a different type of media, and it's really sad for these people, right? And I know a lot of people are not sympathetic to a lot of journalists, maybe not the new ones, right? Not the activist journalists, but imagine if there's a journalist out there who's not an activist, right? Who's just a regular journalist. He went to journalism school. He got his credentials. He studied under a credentialed journalist. He did everything the right way. And now he's sitting out there with a bunch of loans that he can't pay because he can't get work. And he doesn't have the right set of skills. You know, a lot of people are very talented writers. They're great with a pen. They have that gift. God gave them that gift to be excellent writers. He didn't give it to me, by the way, but some people out there have that skill. And imagine not having the skill to present on camera. Some people are backwards. Some people have great personalities on camera, but don't have the skill to write their own, essays or what have you for material. And it's really sad to see that a lot of talented people, because there are talented journalists out there, guys, can't survive in today's environment because what was good back then isn't good anymore. You could be a great journalist, have a great writing sense, put good essays together, and still have absolutely nobody notice you because you don't make a spectacle of yourself. Right? You see journalists out there, both from left and right, trying to cause drama in order to get views on their websites or on their channels, whatever you want, right? Drama is really the driver. It's not the content itself. It's not like you're getting the news. It's so hard to find objective news, and that's really the tragedy of all this. That if you want an objective, right? Objective opinion on a game, it's very hard to get it unless it's from another gamer, and I mean real gamers, right? There's a bunch of fake gamers out there, right? There's retro gamers out there that don't have any games. Shit, there's retro gamers out there that don't have a TV. How you do that? I don't know. Jesus Christ. Everything's so fake now, right? We've lost the barometer of objectivity all over the internet. And that's why a lot of people that are just regular people that make a video on something will get attention, because all you want is to know what somebody normal would think. Not somebody that's trying to entice you for views, not somebody that wants to convince you of a certain political point. Not somebody that's trying to get you to vote a certain way. You just want to know about the game. That's it. Just tell me about the game. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want your opinions on life. I don't want your opinions on what you think is right and wrong in society, right? I don't want to hear about social justice or injustice or discrimination. None of those things. I just want to know about this game. How does it play? How are the mechanics? Just the simple stuff. Those things are being lost because it's so competitive on YouTube. Right? It's so competitive that even normal people, when you hear them talking, and when advertisers talk, we want somebody with a community. We want this and that and the other. When these YouTubers build communities, so-called communities, and to me that is a foreign, concept. If you want to comment here, great. If you don't, that's okay too. If you just want to listen to this while I drive, that's fine too, right? I'm stuck in traffic. This is what I'm doing while I'm stuck in traffic. It's not like I'm putting my life's work into this stuff, right? So, anybody can get attention for any reason, but these YouTubers and these other corporations, they want to build communities because they really want to build bases to sell to advertisers and say, look, I have this much engagement, and that's why I deserve, $500 per video, whatever it is that they pay. I don't even know. I'm not familiar with this crap, right? I'm familiar with business in general. But as a business trying to sell advertising to another business, you have to say, this many eyeballs will be on your video. This is the average views that I get. Whatever it is, whatever the sales pitch is, that's what it is. And these companies can't say that anymore. Nobody's going to these websites for any reason. When's the last time you said, I'm going to go to this website to read this because I really want to know X, Y, or Z? No. Most people say, I heard it from so-and-so on YouTube, on Facebook, IG, whatever social media you use, right? That's the way people consume now. And for me, it's just sad to see that a lot of talented people are no longer in the business. They're doing other things. They went on to other careers. Because if you're just an objective, good journalist, unfortunately, in the video game industry, there is no place for you. All right, humans, I will catch you on the next one. Take care. New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer.
Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.